All right, boys and girls, we're on Unit 6, Week 5, Day 5 in our morning workbook. It's our last one for the week. Happy Friday. The directions say edit and write each sentence correctly, use commas and quotation marks where they are needed. Number 1, Dr. Summers in Edmond, Oklahoma won't mislead you. Pause your video, fix it up. Number 2, you should be all done with number 1, fixing it up. You don't have to rewrite it at this moment, but number 2, our neighbor moved mid-year to Oak Street in Topeka, Kansas. Pause your video and fix up number 2. All right, daily math review. Pause your video and do those 5 problems. And number 6 is a story problem. It says there are 70 books in the reading corner. Mrs. Denver has a yellow basket and a blue basket for books. Show 2 ways that could represent the number of books she could put in the yellow basket and the blue basket. So how many books could she put that are yellow? How many books could she put that are blue? And we have 70 books total. So you have to show me 2 different ways. There are a lot of correct answers for this, but they all have to equal 70. So pause your video and do number 6. Number 7, Jesse made 5 rainbow drawings and 7 unicorn drawings. 2 drawings then blew away. Now how many drawings does Jesse have? So you're going to work through the problem using this part here, and your answer will go here. Pause your video and do number 7. All right, number 8, draw a plane shape that has 0 angles. So what shape could you draw that doesn't have any angles? Pause your video and do number 8. And number 9, we've got 46 plus 74 plus 34. So the first thing some of you might think is, oh, I could draw a quick picture. Well, there's a faster way to solve this problem, and that would be to rewrite the. And so what you're going to do is you're going to show your work, and you're going to add 46 plus 74 plus 34 equals right here. So show your work and figure it out. Pause your video and do number 9. All right, let's start checking from the top. Number 1, Dr. Summers. So doctor is a title. It's also the beginning of a sentence. Doctor is also an abbreviation, so it gets a period. And Summers is a name, so it gets capitalized. Dr. Summers in Edmond, name of a city. Oklahoma, so we need a comma between Edmond and Oklahoma. Oklahoma gets capitalized because it's a state. Oklahoma won't is a contraction, so it's going to get an apostrophe between the N and the T. Mislead you, and that's not a question, that's a statement. They're telling us about it. And then we'll rewrite it nice and neat. All right. Number 1 looks good, so let's move on to number 2, our neighbor. This is the wrong our, so we're going to circle it. It's also lowercase, right? It should be capital, but it's going to be capital O. So our neighbor is spelled incorrectly. If you thought about this one, you might have looked back on another page to see how to spell neighbor. So it's N-E-I-G-H-B-O-R. Our neighbor moved mid-year. Mid is a prefix, and it's only spelled with 1 D. So mid, right? And then year, Y-E-A-R. Our neighbor moved mid-year to Oak Street. Oak Street is the name of a street, so it's going to get a capital. In Topeka, Kansas. So Topeka, Kansas is a city. Kansas is a state. So we're going to use a comma in between, and then we're going to capitalize Kansas and Topeka. All right, time to rewrite it nice and neat. All right, looks good. So we can move on to the daily math review. And so, let's see, 16 minus 9 is 7, 13 minus 9 is 4, 14 minus 9 is 5, 17 minus 9 is 8, and then 15 minus 9 is 6. All right, this one. So you could possibly use like 60 yellow books and 10 blue books, right? Because that equals 70. You could do half and half, right? You could go 35 plus 35, but hopefully you came up with your own and don't just use mine, because it's not cool to just copy, right? Because there's so many possible answers, you didn't have to use my 2. All right, so number 7, So let's see, I'm going to talk you through this one. So Jesse made 5 rainbow drawings and 7 unicorn drawings. So we're putting them together. And then 2 drawings blew away, so we're taking away 2. How many drawings does Jesse have now? So we got to start by adding 5 plus 7, that equals 12. And then you have 12, and you're going to take away 2, right? There's take away 2. And so 12 take away 2 equals 10. So Jesse has 10 drawings now. Draw a plane shape with 0 angles. Ready? Here it is. Here's a plane shape with 0 angles. A circle. No angles, no sides. All right, here we go. Let's add this one up. So 6 and 4 is 10, plus 4 more is 14. So we'll regroup the 110, write the 4 ones. 7 and 3 is 10, or in this case it's going to be 100, 10 tens. Plus 4 more equals 50. So we have 150 plus another 140 plus another 10 is 150. So 154 is our total. 154. And with that, we are all done with our morning work for the week. Good luck on your next assignment.